it's MK and I am back with a Stretch the Sketch video for you guys. And today we are stretching this really cool sketch by Page Maps right here. And I just created this layout about a week ago, and I took all the elements and put them into pockets for a Thumbnail Thursday day. And so now I plan on taking all of this product and shrinking it into an 8.5 by 11. Woo! I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but I do know that I will be flipping my layout, and then that way I only have the one photo instead of 4 photos. So my photo is going to go up here. I'm going to have something-ish down here, and then a little thing here, a little thing there, so on and so forth. So I have a ton of stuff, you guys. So this is part of a kit that I had. It was called a Crescendo, I think is what it is, kit from the Not Just for Boys Kit Club. It also has a bunch of add-ons, and in all honesty, I don't remember what the add-ons were. I do know that this is the last of my kit. Woohoo! So I have one little banner piece, which this center pops out, and so now then I have 2 banners. So I have that. I have a sequins mix that I cannot remember if it came in the kit or if it was an add-on. I don't remember. I also have some more of these plasticky little things that came in a different kit. These ones actually came from the Creative Cuts Club kit. I got some black ones, and then I got some off-the-wall color ones that I colored all one color on another layout that I just recently did. I also have this leftover little heartbeat that did not make it on the other layout as well. So I didn't want to throw it away. I mean, it's still good. I really like it. It's enough to tell what it is. I got this really cool sequins pack from Spiegel Mom Scrap, but it also says Redefine Creative on it, which means it also came from the Creative Cuts Club. Okay, look at that. I've got it wrote down finally. Huh. So those 3 items came from there. I also have some acrylic, I also have some acrylic pieces from the Not Just for Boys Kit Club, and again, I'm not sure if these were an add-on or if they came with the kit. I adore them, you guys, and I love their waste not packaging. Absolutely love that. I also have my heartbeat that is called the Sound Wave because it looks like a bunch of waves. So I have that as well. I have the patch. This patch did come in the kit because it was the one thing I wanted. I'm so super stoked. He is just the cutest little thing, you guys. And again, the waste not packaging. I love the darker colors. The stencil also came in the kit. So I'm going to try to throw a few music notes on. I might go grab my Nuvo drops because that is my new favorite thing, is putting the Nuvo drops in a stencil and using it that way instead of just the little droplet thing. I'm not good. I'm not any good at those little droplet things, you guys. So if I can repurpose them for something else, I think that's amazing. I also have this awesome cut file, again, the Not Just for Boys Kit Club, and I loved this so much. I bought 2. Yes, I did. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So I have that, and then these 2 papers were also in the kit. This one here, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it has grungy music notes all over it. I absolutely love this paper, you guys. Absolutely love it. Okay. And then the other side is like a rock concert type of deal, but this is the side that I will be using. And then I have some music sheet, like a music sheet paper that again came in the kit, and then you flip it over and it's like this bokeh print. Okay. Again, I'm going to use this side. So that is what, well, I'm going to try. I have no idea where I am going to go with any of this stuff, but I have sequins and stuff all over, and I cannot wait to shrink my sketch down to an 8.5 by 11. That's where I'm going to go with all this. Okay? All right, let's see what I can do. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is pull out my Nuvo drops and put, actually, no, the first thing I'm going to do is cut my paper at the wrong size. It's 8.5 by 11, not 8 by 11. Whoops. So I am going to fix that real quick. I did not cut it all the way up, which is a good thing. So I'm just going to take some washi tape and, of course, run my finger down so that way I don't have the groove of the cutter. And then I'm going to like burnish some washi tape down. And of course, I left a little gap that was kind of bothering me, so I had to fix it just slightly. And now it's kind of sort of noticeable, but not really. It is noticeable when you like stare at the layout, but in all honesty, when I was making the layout, I totally spaced it was even there until I went to go put my music notes down, which is a long time from now. So I'm just taking this like olive leaf or olive vine Nuvo drop. I thought it was kind of like a grungy green that I wanted to use because of the owl being that green color. And after that is off drying, I'm going to take my black Heidi Swap Color Shine and spray my entire cut file so it is just a black vibrant, not so shiny as her other shines are, but just a gorgeous color. Anyways, and then I am going to glue a piece of acetate to it. Now, when it comes to acetate, it is completely different than a page protector. Acetate needs to dry fully, absolutely full to the brim, drier than dry when you are using it. If you don't, then it just pops right off as you are cutting it off of or cutting it from or in the shape of the cut file. And next, finally, the third piece that I'm going to alter is this sound wave heart that is available in my shop, in case you're curious. But I took a marker, it's just my journaling pen, and I colored in the sound wave. So that way it pops kind of a little bit out of the wood grain. So anyways, back to this acetate sheet. It needs to dry fully, or while you are cutting it away from your cut file, it will start to pop off. For some reason, once it dries entirely, you don't have that issue. You're not afraid of it. I wouldn't sit there and go and, bend the heck out of it, but at least now when I am cutting it, I don't feel like my cut file is just going to pop right off of it. And I am speaking from experience, by the way, in case you were curious. So once I am done cutting out the acetate sheet, I'm going to take these really cool strips of super thin foam tape, and I got from scrapbook.com, by the way, made just for shaker cards. But I don't make you guys watch me put all of those strips down because I do meticulously cut around every corner and all that stuff. So anyways, and then before I stick in all of my what are they called? All of my sequins, I do take off all of the sticky back, because when I fill it up with sequins and then take my sticky back off, I tend to pop up the shape, and then all my sequins fall all out. And so I just find it easier for me to take off all my backing and then fill it up with sequins. Now, when it comes to a shaker card or a shaker element for a scrapbook, I fill it all the way to the brim. I want it to be totally full. And the reason I do that is because in a scrapbook, you're not really going to shake it. And so I don't like all my elements falling down to the bottom and then you don't get to see any of it. So that's why I like to fill it all the way full. So I used up all of the sequins from the Creative Cuts Club, and then I almost used all the sequins from the Not Just for Boys Kit Club. Now you can still shake it. You can still see the pattern paper in the back, but you have to really work at it. So I was shaking it off camera this is so fun. Anyways, I decided that I wanted my photo to be on top of part of the shaker. So I will have to pop up the entire thing, and I'm still trying to work my way through all of these little dots. You guys, bear with me. They're very, very boring. Actually, I think they're called dimensionals. but I do still kind of sort of like, you know, I enjoy using them. They're fast and easy, and I don't, you know, and they're double-sided. I don't have to glue and all that other good jazz, but I do have a ton of them, and they are obnoxious when you're filming because it's like, who wants to watch all that? So I decided that I didn't want the piano key little round circle acetate, or yeah, is it acrylic piece? It's acrylic. And I went with this yellow one just because there's yellow in my little owl guy. And then what I'm doing now is I'm going to use up some of these glue dots that also come in the kit. And again, they are obnoxious because I have to take off every single one, put them down, and then take the backer off every single one. So I don't make you guys watch that part because it's awful. It's boring. But the best part is this little owl's feet fit perfectly in between the heartbeats. And so I thought, oh, that is so cool. So where the owl and the heartbeat are going to lay on the page, I am going to use these little glue dots. And then I'm actually going to use pop dots, or foam dimensionals, I should say, once they are, you know, once I'm ready to glue it on the page. So I'll put those behind the owl and a couple behind the heart as well. So then that way the heart just doesn't get a little tipsy. And then I am going to use a little bit of dimensionals on this leftover die cut heartbeat as well, because of the fact that it will be on top of the acrylic, and it is also kind of sort of on the shaker and the picture, the photo. So I just felt more, a little bit more comfortable if it was popped up. And I like the fact that everything is kind of the same dimension as well. That acrylic piece just seemed to be the right height too. So for my dimensionals. And I used 2 little glue dots on the back of that as well. And now I disappeared. I have no idea where I went, but anyways, this is the gist of my layout. Ta-da! I did actually put the layout up in the upper right-hand corner. It is a little bit larger than I normally do. However, I also flipped it so you guys kind of got an idea of, you know, why my layout doesn't really look like the sketch at all, which it does not. And once I got done, I was like, huh, this doesn't look a thing like the sketch. But the music hearts or the music notes down at the bottom, that was kind of like my little hashy crisscross little pattern thing. Anyways, nope, it doesn't look a thing like the sketch, but it's my interpretation. I started out with good intentions and then I totally spaced it. So now to finish off my layout, I am going to scatter these little music notes from one corner to the other. And actually, this is when I decided, or I realized that I had cut my page and washi taped it together. So I put that music note at the very, very bottom left corner on top of the line to try and mask it just a hair, because that seemed to be the worst part right there, or the worst one. I almost forgot to glue this little hash mark. My son knows exactly what note that is, but I don't. Almost forgot to glue it down and went back to go and get it. And this is the layout. This is it. I hope you guys check out everyone else that is playing along with Stretch the Sketch. I am curious. I do want to go and look at everyone's take on this, because this is my second take on this sketch and I love how different both of them look. And yeah. Anyways, be sure to check out all the links below. My link is also down below if you guys want to follow me on all of my social medias or check out the store. All right, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.